Recorded Books and RB Digital present The Best Science Fiction and Fantasy of the Year, Volume 12, edited by Jonathan Strahan. Narrated by Mimi Chang, Josh Clark, Susan Duerden, Deepti Gupta, Nick Hardcastle, Rachel Jacobs, Sisi Aisha Johnson, Ava Lucas, Janet Metzger, Shridhar Solanki, Greg Tremblay, M.W. Cartozian Wilson, and Dan Woren.
Introduction. Jonathan Strahan. 2017 was a challenging year by anyone's estimation. The United States elected a highly controversial leader. The United Kingdom took political steps that pointed to upheaval and possibly more. Tragedy continued in Syria and in parts of Africa and Europe. Frankly, the whole world seemed to face chaos at every turn. Human tragedy was widespread, and the weather didn't help. Catastrophic storms battered the Caribbean and North America. The world's permafrost melted, and the oceans rose. Parts of Florida faced regular flooding, while Pacific Islanders continued to wonder, as they have for some time, just how long their countries would be above water. But the news wasn't all bad. It wasn't all dying reefs, extinctions, and the onset of the end times. In the second half of the year, men in powerful places, who had used their positions to abuse those less powerful than themselves, began to face the consequences of their actions. Some animals on the brink of extinction stepped back, with a little help from their friends. There was even a moment when NASA sent a signal to the Voyager spacecraft, the only human-made object to have left our solar system, to turn on backup thrusters to reorient the spacecraft so it could continue to report back to home, and, after 38 years, they worked. It was a moment to make any space geek feel good. But what of science fiction and fantasy, the remit of this book? The Marvel Disney military industrial entertainment complex continued to spread across the world, like weed clogging a pond, ending the year by acquiring Fox for a mere $60 billion. They did deliver a couple of fun films along the way, though. Spider-Man Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Thor Ragnarok, Logan, and various superhero TV shows that all entertained, though some more than others. DC chipped in with the landmark Wonder Woman, and a Justice League movie I didn't bother to see. Denis Villeneuve spent a whole heck of a lot of money to follow his marvelous Arrival with the incredibly loud, incredibly close Blade Runner 2049, which the world wasn't overly interested in. Maybe it'll become a cult classic in 20 years like its prequel. Who knows? And then there were franchise installments from Star Wars and Planet of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?